Can anyone hear me?
Deke.
Doing well, Bart.
Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
Hopefully, this is a little bit better than it has been.
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing.
Hope that everything is coming
That
out
was a
good
dark time
on
in
your
Deke's
side.
life.
Let me know
Deke
if
found
it's
himself in
too
service of
choppy
the
or if the
cruelest
sound's
wizard he
not
ever met.
working or
A
anything like
nasty
that.
poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
As if necessary, I can restart the stream
We have
with
arrived.
better settings.
Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Knapsack. Wrap this. Wrong one.
You got one!
Yep, I have.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Deke will meet you there. If you notice anything wrong on your side, Dark, just let me know. If there's ever a problem with the stream, let me know. I need to be able to fine-tune the like the settings and everything, and sometimes doing that requires restarting the stream and everything, and it gets crazy.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good.
We shall not.
Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
I mean, Avada Kedavra works pretty well, too.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He's to be used for potion ingredients. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can...
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Interesting.
Arresto momentum. Now, I'm only trying to help.
Hey. Where did you go?
I'm not going to hurt you.
Oh no! Some dark ones. Which ones did I capture? This one is a... One's female. Male. Nice colored one. Kind of a light blue. Bluish blue. That one's female. That one's male.
Arresto momentum. Professor Howard will never believe this.
Never believe it. I believe that she won't ever believe.
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
Come here, squirrel. You're not a magical creature. Where'd you go? Darn it.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy.
No worries.
Poachers want them for their feathers.
Thanks for
And
stopping
are
in.
not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Time to become a poacher. Ooh. Well, let's see. I like... one over here.
Everything's all right now.
And let's see. What kind was that? That was...
Revelio.
There's a male. Another female.
Arresto momentum. I'll look after you. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Revelio.
Singing our song all day long at Hogwarts.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of?
Nothing, as usual.
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed.
Now
I
we
only
can
hope we'll have enough
exploit
space for all of
their
them.
natural
Deke hopes
resources.
so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care,
you
beasts
can
that
be
are
a
well
poacher
fed and
too.
groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Let's see. Now. Toy box. What is this one? Reading pen. Oh yes. Exploit them all for my own gain. Everything I want.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Oh god, experiment on all of the beasts. I mean on the loom. The loom. That's what I meant. This one needs to go down. Today. Quick. We need medium. Anything there? This. Just 10 small. Perfectly enough. We need a couple large, just right here on this. Pour them through. I have to move this one. maybe. Why is this not lined up? Doesn't look lined up. Oh. Everything and beautiful symmetry. Alrighty. There's something. Poster here. These tables. Enough for a hopping pup. Because here great.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
Show Dork. I mean Deke. Where are you, Deke? There you are.
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Deke suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of
Seems like this would
clothing
be
for you
something
to
more like
enhance.
at the beginning of the thing type
Thank you for your
quest, know?
help, Deke.
Like a beginning of the game type quest, because obviously
Revelio.
obviously there's more powerful clothing because I have like legendary style clothing. Like, I don't know why you're telling me about the clothing right now when I've already got it. Kind of a personal thought. Nice big old fence here.
Revelio.
Are stupid in this world. Sit there and you can have a vivarium, like completely taken away from like everything else, where all you have to do is feed the things and do some sort of magical conjuration that keeps them happy, and they give you stuff for free. Like, what on earth are you doing as a poacher? Makes no sense. Tricks don't work on me. Only money.
Revelio.
Like, you can even get freaking Ashwinder eggs and everything. Don't tell me that the poachers can't do it, because if the Room of Requirement can do it, then so can the poachers. Oops.
Revelio.
Predators appear in everything. My goodness. Deep in the Hollywood, where Christopher Robin plays, you'll find the literally enchanted neighborhood.
Revelio.
Christopher exploited all his friends.
Revelio.
Look at this. You keep them a little bit happy, and in like 10 minutes they give you all sorts of stuff. This one over here. Have a magical food station that conjures like infinite food for them. Ready to be interacted with? Well, I'm ready to interact with you. Sure. What? Waste solitude.
Revelios.
Unidentified gear. Let's sit there and make some potions. I don't think we can go, but this. stasis. Grass sprig. Fertilizer. Going too. Oh, come on. Fine. Go out and
prefer they not be allowed to attend.
Couldn't agree more. Not to mention, expose the...
Professor, what did you mean when you said your education wasn't traditional?
I had bet myself a butterbeer you'd be back to ask about that. It seems I've earned myself a trip to the Three Broomsticks. My father insisted rather adamantly that fun had no place when it came to learning. I struggled with his rather Socratic method of teaching, made no progress with even the simplest spells until I made a game of it. As the process itself became a source of joy, I was able to better retain what I was being taught. I realized then how much fun was to be had in learning, and I decided to become a professor, so that I may pass that joy along.
I, for one, am glad. I very much enjoy your class.
Delighted to hear. Now, I shall not keep you from your studies, nor time with your fellow students, both of which are invaluable to your education.
I'm sure. I am positive.
Why study in the common room?
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, third years aren't taught.
And you're a third year, so
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
how did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Grafhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while, just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
I would have banished myself if that was my
If you tell me where to
thing,
go,
too.
I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles.
Very well. I shall...
Yeah, you'll find
I
a
can't
series
wait
of
to see
Depulso
Herodiana's
puzzles.
famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Let's look for it. Seek it. Seek and ye shall find. Oh, somebody's having a fun time.
Depulso! This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herod. Here it is, the Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles.
The puzzles.
Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was.
Great. Let's see. Go over to this one. Depulso. Probably some Levioso stuff in here. One, yes.
I see. The switch reset everything. Good to know.
What the heck? Oh, ow.
Accio!
What? Okay.
Depulso!
Want to try and kill myself? In order to do that, I need to create a puzzle that if you pull, you die. Such a wonderful puzzle.
That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next. Revelio!
Eh? There.
Accio! Depulso! Accio!
looks like. I know
Depulso.
what to do. This is... where's the reset? Uh-oh. What's happened? This one.
Depulso.
That way. Go.
Accio.
That way.
Depulso.
Oh, stop aiming there. Seriously.
Accio.
Oh. There we go. Oh, come on.
Revelio. Depulso.
Depulso. All day long, singing our song at Hogwarts.
I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left.
Just one, and then 2 rights. Straight on till morning. Let's look doable. Oh. This one goes.
Depulso. Accio.
Don't get your knickers in a twist.
Accio.
Let's see. I went that way. Get this. Now, lined up on there. This way.
Accio.
Up this way. My
Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso.
Let's see.
Accio.
What the heck? Annoying. Let's see something. Sure that this is
Depulso.
does seem to be doing just fine there. Here it seems to be laid and somewhat prominent. I wanted to go all the way up there.
Accio.
It's not stepping forward. Hard. On earth do you want to step forward while casting a spell?
Accio. Levioso. Depulso.
Question is, where do I need it to be? Need it to be right there. This again means
Accio. Depulso.
there.
Accio.
Holy
Accio. That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this.
I like how you go through that whole hall and then come out like
Oh, my
the same exact
exams.
place.
Aloha, Mora.
Not one of them deserves more than
Revelio.
The video. What am I the most scared of? Come on, tell me. I know exactly what would
Revelio.
find a dogger closet for me. Would-be spiders. Ooh.
Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
We do have it you.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question now, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
But I'm a boy. I don't go around wearing women's clothing.
Revelio.
See. Now let's see. Alvin gets the raisin bread. Simon gets the cereal. Theodore gets the banana bread. The kumquats. The leftover pudding. I have to, because it's a quest. I am the side quest king.
Hello, I don't believe we've met.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha. Looking forward to beating you at Summoner's Court today. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning.
Ripping off a band-aid.
My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now. Turns out, Accio! Yes!
Alright.
Accio.
Accio! What was I thinking? That was sensational! Accio! Yes!
Just so you know.
Accio.
You'll have to do better than that.
Yeah,
That
speak for
settles
yourself.
it, then.
Huh? I'll have to do better than that.
After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
Poor show.
More like you underestimated me. That was your mistake.
Fair enough. But a little sporting spirit wouldn't hurt you. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Alright, hold on.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Wingardium Leviosa makes life work.
Aloha Mora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
I'll take you to my uncle. Uncle Sam.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
You have the ability to make a tent appear far larger on the inside than the outside. Why don't you do it the same to your house?
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Shrivelfigs.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we
But why
haven't
not give
tried
it to him?
everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never! I can never accept it.
I'm sorry, but this guy
Now, what
does
you've done.
literally, like, he needs to...
I'm sorry.
Leave.
He does kind of deserve it. What's coming to him. Just saying. Like, why not just give her the fruit? Seriously. It would have done nothing.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Even
If you don't mind,
it was
I
just
just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Oh, well, you're a jerk.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop.
Sounds
He
like you
thinks he
don't
can
know
help
when to
Anne,
stop.
but nothing can be done for her.
Why not try?
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime
magic?
soon. Giving her
How
hope
could
is
that
cruel.
possibly curse someone?
The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
Yeah, like what? Like giving her fruit?
I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Guy's a jerk, and you're expected
sorry
to feel
about
bad
earlier.
when, like,
Those
he gets
bouts
killed.
of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right.
Oh no,
This
how
curse
dare,
cannot
how
be
dare
undone.
my nephew think that he
I
can
can
heal
feel
my
it.
niece.
Sebastian cannot
That's so
take away my
terrible.
pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
already picked these up.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only
Everyone
grew worse.
dies in these games.
It's as though he blames me somehow,
Surprised that
always
they
calling me
know
my
inside the magic
father's
world,
son,
everyone
as
dies
if that's
at
an
kind of a
insult.
faster rate
I'm
than
the one
people
trying
in the
to
regular
help
world.
her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me.
I agree.
I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
I can't remember. I do think it was his uncle that cursed her. I don't remember, but...
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's...
And this tentacular.
It's an honor to be a part of it. No wizard is
Object
a dead wizard in my book. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Potato! Stupid!
If only Ranrock were in them!
Depulso! Levioso!
I'm a goblin, not a toy!
Descendo!
Bone in the inevitable!
Oh, come on! I was sitting there lining up a shot.
Ranrock will unite us!
What the heck? How am I supposed to launch something at people when they keep destroying? Okay?
Levioso! Depulso!
Aiming at this!
Release me!
You want to let me try it?
Pitiful!
Confringo! Depulso!
Release me!
Descendo!
You've made your last mistake.
Have I?
Are you sure you're not a...
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Potato! Stupid one!
I won't rest.
Stupid one!
Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get this over with. One less human to worry.
Levioso! Descendo! Levioso! Descendo! Accio! Depulso!
I won't rest. Such arrogance.
Potato! Stupid one! Depulso! Descendo! Accio!
I won't rest.
Literally at the end of my stream, starting work very soon.
Not quite.
Nice to see you anyway.
You'll stay
Prepare. Descendo. Depulso. Accio. Levioso.
I confess, that was a
not
bit
today.
more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Oh, focus on the fight mostly.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic
the sorting
harmed her,
ceremony should be
which could
like
help
at
me
the
find a
beginning
cure.
of the game.
Perhaps you're right.
Like,
The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely
you're at
they're
level
hiding something.
34.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
It shouldn't
They
end
seem
the
to
game.
have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
In the end, even if you get through the beginning of the
Revelio.
sorting ceremony or whatnot, then
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more.
oh, the house cup. Okay, the house cup ceremony. So even when you finish a game, it does post game content. So it won't end the game. It'll just kind of finish your quests if you've done.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
You've done all that. So yep, plenty of stuff to do at all points.
Revelio.
No need to worry about finishing your game or ending your game.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night
No
that Anne was
worries.
cursed?
Could be.
This is I'm going
But
to be
it
ending
looks
like
to
very
me as
very
though
shortly.
this was intentional.
Revelio.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. A stairwell.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
Luke, there might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me there
Revelio.
are something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But
Oh,
you said
yeah.
you didn't
Tons
really
of field guide
understand it,
pages.
and that you
Tons
couldn't
and
wield
tons.
it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Oh yeah, congratulations on the house tokens. Those ones are the hardest for me. Just a lot of stuff to gather.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a
Something,
triptych
something,
here?
magic something.
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True.
See you
Perhaps
then.
this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Alright, well, that should be about it for today. I will see you guys probably later tonight, actually, because I'm not entirely done with everything. But I'll see you then.